You can't die daily unless you die in the water first. Pay attention. Romans 6 verse 3 is the central theme in understanding your new life in Christ. Paul says, "Know ye not, or don't you know, that so many of us, as were baptized into Jesus Christ, were baptized into his death?" Now, what this verse signifies is that when one is baptized into Jesus Christ, they become partakers of his death. Or to make it even more simple, when he died on the cross, you died with him. And baptism is the ceremony that merges the two lives together. Now, the perfect example of how this works is marriage. When two separate people vow together before God in the marriage ceremony, the two individuals then become one flesh. And the life of the one individual becomes the life of the other. This is why Paul says in the book of Ephesians that if a man hates his own wife, he also hates himself, because the two lives are now one. My wife and I are going to do a lot more marriage teaching in the future. Let us know in the comments if you're interested. Now, the merging of the two lives doesn't just start or begin at the marriage ceremony, but it stretches back to the past and extends into the future. Why do you think Jesus' life and blood is able to cover your past sins and your future ones? Because baptism is the ceremony that makes all of this happen. When God hears the vow, the two become one flesh. When one is baptized into Christ, the two become one spirit. God honors your vows. Be careful what you vow. Evil spirits honor what you vow. Be careful vowing to sororities. Be careful of the ceremonies you partake in. So, back to the gospel. Now that we understand that baptism is the ceremony that unifies us into the death of Christ, this answered the question above. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer in it? Now, to die to sin means to die to the power that sin had over you. And when did you die to sin? When you were unified with the death of Christ through baptism. See, before Christ died, he took on the sin of the world. In fact, Paul says he became sin for us. So when Jesus was marred beyond visage, what else was marred beyond visage? Our sin. When Jesus was crucified, what else was crucified? Our sin. When Jesus died, what else died? Our sin. When Jesus was buried, what else was buried? Our sin. And baptism is the means by which we partake in all of this death. And when Jesus rose from the dead, sin did not rise with him. In the same way, when you come out of the water, you are rising to new life. If you now understand the purpose of water baptism, put in the comments #I died in the water and share this video with anybody getting baptized or that needs understanding of baptism. God bless.